Quick note to let you know that my course, Analog Design Pro Pack, is 89% off throughout the month of November. So this is my 11-hour course bundle with all of my courses over the years bundled into one massive course. And you have lifetime access to this, and I'm adding more content right now, which means that the price will go up at the end of this month. So if you want to join, click the link down below in the description to learn all the details about what's inside of this sketching course, and also read about what the students have to say about this course and how it helped them in their sketching. Check it out at analogdesignerpropack.com or click the link down in the description. Now, let me ask you a question. What happened to the American wagons? More specifically, what happened to the American muscle car wagons? We used to have the 55 Nomad, the 67 Pontiac Tempest, the 68 Vista Cruiser, and more recently we had the 2011 Cadillac CT-SV wagon, which was awesome, and I really want to bring those back, but unfortunately it seems like they have been replaced. It doesn't seem like it, that's what happened. They've been replaced by boring crossovers and SUVs, and I think people feel safer riding a little higher than everybody else. That's why the SUV market took off like a rocket. But then you have to think it like this. Now that everybody is riding SUVs and crossovers, everybody's riding at the same height now. So sitting a little bit higher than everybody else isn't actually a reason anymore for buying a SUV or a boring crossover. So that is my argument to bringing wagons back, and I am confident it is going to work. But today is more about a special American muscle car wagon. One of the last, maybe you could call it a modern classic, and that would be the Magnum SRT8 from 2008, I believe was the last, maybe 2011, so don't quote me on that, I might be wrong there. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it and we're gonna bring it back today, and we're gonna use the Dodge Charger as the base, chop up the rear end and make it into a beautiful wagon. If Dodge sees this, we're gonna sell it to Dodge, and we're gonna see in 2022, we're gonna see this wagon out on the street. It's going to be a Dodge Magnum Hellcat wide body, and that is after I'm done with this redesign that I'm going to show you right now. So here it is. This is the Charger right here. So I'm going to show you what needs to happen to this car if we were to switch it up and turn it into a wagon. The funny thing about the SRT8 Magnum, the last one from 2008, was that it looks like the rear part of the car was just slapped onto the car. It looks like if you were to remove the wagon part, it would be a cool looking sedan. And another car that is a fantastic example of this. As you know, I grew up in Sweden, so we had a lot of wagons, and that's why I love wagons so much. 90% is because of Volvo, because they had a 145, we had the 245, we had the 345, the 745, 855, V40, V60, V90, V70 of course as well, and it just goes on. So Volvo has just been spitting out these wagons for the past, I would say, 50 years or so. So of course it's influenced me growing up to see all these wagons everywhere on the streets. But one specific wagon comes from Saab, where you can really see that if you just remove the rear part, the rear wagon part, it's kind of a lazy design how to make a wagon out of a sedan. Because if you look at it right here, here we have the sedan Saab 9.5. Unfortunately, Saab doesn't exist anymore, but they made some bad decisions, I guess, so happens sometimes. But here we have and I want you to focus on the rear part of the 9.5 here, and now we're gonna add the wagon part onto this. So look how similar these two are. If we switch between these two, you can see that it's the exact same car. The C-pillar treatment and everything is exactly the same. All that was changed was basically adding a section of the rear to create a wagon. So you connect the rear part to the top of the C-pillar, make a line there right here, and this then would become a wagon version of the sedan. So that's kind of what happened with the Magnum SRT8. But if you look at the Charger here, we need to make some changes to this in order for this to work. We need to make some detailed changes to the C-pillar here and make it more into a traditional looking sedan like this right here, because what this does, if we have the end line of the greenhouse, the windows in this angle, that means that we can add we can have the same angle on the rear section of the glass on the wagon portion, and that will then connect to the original Magnum SRT, which had this shape on its windows, and then of course extending the rear and have it connect to the top of the trunk right here. So if you look at the trunk here, we have a problem here. We have this integrated ducktail and the top spoiler on the ducktail right there as well, the added on ducktail, but these needs to be brought down, and it's going to hurt a lot to remove the ducktail of this car because I really love ducktails, in case you didn't know. But we need to do that. We need to bring this curvature, we need to make it more flat like this and turn it into a proper looking wagon, a functional wagon, even though if you look at the roof line of the SRT Magnum, it has a super slopey line to it, so there really isn't a lot space back there. But what we need to do is just use the space that we have, and that means we want to have as boxy shape as possible while still connecting to the rest of the car, in this case right here. So there's a lot to do here in order to make this work, so let's continue here in Photoshop. Let's go nuts on the charger and let's see how this is going to turn out. Alright guys, this is my version of the Dodge SRT Magnum 2022 wide body Hellcat Red Eye version. That's the name of this car right here. as you can see, it turned out great. I really love this design, and I really like the way the new graphics on the rear here fits with this new design that we have on top. Because flattening this curvature right here, before we had a curvature like this, and that would not fit well with the rest of the body, with the added part that we have here. So I wanted to bring that down and have it be more horizontal. Same thing with the graphics in the rear as well. And also, I love these bronze Hellcat wheels, so I wanted to add those on. And if you look at the original Magnum SRT8, it's almost like it's already a wide body from stock, because this looks more, the wide body of the Charger looks more like the Magnum, the fenders, than the non-wide body current Chargers. It doesn't matter if I were to buy a Charger or a Challenger, I would have to go wide body on the design, because this is what Dodge do. They just take normal cars, slap an 800 horsepower engine in them and call it a day. Even in the SUV we have with the Durango now, and you have it in the Challenger and the Charger, of course. And why not put it in a wagon like this? If you look at it from a spectrum of wagons, we have the quiet, sophisticated Volvo sitting quietly in the corner back there, and then we have the Dodge Charger Magnum here, SRT, in the bar, going crazy, yelling and throwing bottles at everybody. But there is space in the car world for both of these personalities, and that's what makes car design so much fun. You can just look at a car and immediately you get a feel of the personality of the car itself. But they're both wagons, so I would love both of them if this existed as well out on the streets. And that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in these doodle t-shirts, you can go and check out the full collection down below in my shop. Thanks again for watching. I'm TheSketchMonkey. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.